Let's meet the visiting Denver Nuggets. At forward, Michael Porter Jr. At forward, Aaron Gordon. At point guard, Russell Westbrook. At guard, Jamal Murray. At center, Nikola Jokic. Center, 6'10", number 15, Clint Capella. At forward, 6'10", number 10. At guard, 6'6", number 13, Bogdan Bogdanovic. At forward, 6'9", number 1, Jalen Johnson. At guard, 6'1", number 11, Trae Young.
The week is starting off right. Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the NBA. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. And here's a look at some numbers for Jamal Murray.
And the one thing that he'll be looking to change is the downturn in his three-point percentage. It's taken a hit here the last 10 games. I know he's putting in extra work to get that rhythm back.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The small and power forwards are Porter and Gordon. Russell Westbrook out there with Murray, and it's Jokic in its center. And for the Hawks, the guard set is Young and Bogdanovic. Johnson is out there with Clint Capella. And you look at how these teams match up, Clark. The guard positions boasting plenty of talent.
And you think about it, Kevin, the skill level of today's players arguably at an all-time high. But nothing like guard skills to help you put on a show.
Tip-off goes to Denver. Now here's Westbrook. To the paint. Denver passing it around. Porter passes to Westbrook. Just 5 on the clock. Drains it from beyond the arc. Westbrook's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for Denver. Young finds Bogdanovic. And he drops it in from the low post.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Porter, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Johnson with it, now defended by Jokic. Young against Westbrook, shoots the three, and Trae Young gets the three.
Nice and composed on that three there. Trae giving his fundamentals all of his attention.
Westbrook kicks to Jokic. Murray outside. And it's Jokic in the corner. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. And last season saw the retirement of former Nugget great and future Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony Clark. He was one for the ages.
And you can't overlook the impact he had, Kevin, and I agree with you. One for the ages as a rookie, helping them break an 8-year playoff drought, and he never missed the postseason in his 7+ years in Denver. That high release of the Joker, if you're defending him, you better stay home.
Bogdanovich looking around, 14 feet away. It's hauled in by Gordon.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Boy, when you combine Westbrook's athleticism with the ferocity that he plays with, hard not to foul him inside.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Russell Westbrook. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Here's Young. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
When you watch Young, there's that courage to his game.
Murray against Bogdanovich. And the shot goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Young with no one around. Oh, good on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Wide open look here for Murray. Another 3 for Denver.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Johnson with a screen on Porter. Back to Young. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under review.
A lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
To make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Russell Westbrook.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
Murray against Bogdanovich. The pass to Johnson. Tries from 10. It's deflected. Here's Watson, and he dunks it down.
Boy, slick pass by Murray. He makes such an effort to create for his teammates.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Clark and you mentioned mentioned this. What you like about Jamal Murray more and more is he's always creating for others.
You know, look, sometimes it's a function of who you play with as to how you're perceived. I don't think he's ever been selfish, but he wasn't always surrounded by excellent scores. So this guy just wants to win, and he'll do whatever it takes to do so.
Here's Young. Hunter for three. Connects from three-point range.
An excellent ball movement. Young being unselfish.
1:57 left in the first. Westbrook against Young. Westbrook passes to Jokic. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Back to Gordon. Pass to Watson. And again, Denver with the triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Young outside. Passes it to Bogdanovic. The basket good off the assist from Young. Bogdanovic has got 5.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Offensive rebound. Here's
Using that huge body down low, Jokic racking up some hustle points.
awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And what a player Nikola Jokic has become. Clark, a monster at that center position.
Greg, he's one of the players I enjoy watching the most. I mean, he is so good as a center. Scoring, the passing, the rebounding, all of it's there for Joker. And he makes it look easy the way he handles himself. Beautiful to watch that man play hoop.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
4th in points off turnovers. And they're in the top 10 in field goal percentage. They know when to push the action and when to pull it back.
And the points off turnovers you talked about, you have to like how quick they are to react to a mistake. They get right up the floor as soon as they get their hands on the ball. Now, here's Hunter. Really struggled in the loss against Oklahoma City.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And that one's good. Strother.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Hawks trail by 10. Pass to Okongwu. Shoots from the elbow. The Hawks again can't hit. For Atlanta, they come in off the loss to Oklahoma City.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Okongwu with the screen for Hunter to end the run. That shot is off.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with Griffin.
And so it's Denver. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We'll return shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Nuggets, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
We still have plenty of games left to play here in the regular season, Clark. Is it too early to start thinking about the playoffs?
You know, that's kind of an interesting question. It really depends. For players, I don't think so. I mean, it's never too early to think about postseason goals. That should always be foremost in your mind. For us, yes, we have no business making predictions right now, partner.
Daniels out there with Johnson. Then there's Hunter. Then it's Okongwu. And it's Nance in at the 4 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Here is Daniels. Still yet to score. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at the Nuggets. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot. But it's a long season, as we all know.
And I think for Denver, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Porter's checked in. Johnson dishes to Okongwu. Back to Johnson. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Here's the pass to Okongwu. Okongwu with a screen on Porter. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
And here's Westbrook. 8 points for him. He kicks it to Watson. Outside Porter. Just 4 to shoot. Charge a screen on Johnson. And that one's good by Porter.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And Daniels up top. He's covered by Westbrook. Hunter for 3. George grabs the board. Pass to Watson. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. There's the pick. It's Porter outside. Rebound Atlanta. This the first chance to take a look at the Nuggets this season.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a feeling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Now, among the changes this year is the NBA is granting coaches a second challenge if their first one is successful. Now, coaches had been hesitant to use their one challenge earlier in games, even when calls seemed pretty clearly to have been missed. Downside to a second challenge, more stoppages, but the league may look at other measures to help keep the game moving. Kevin?
Yeah, I like that, D.A. A lot of things to consider. Thanks.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Attention! Here comes your Hawks High Squad! ATL, let me hear you!
for Johnson. Young is subbed in for Dyson Daniel. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Jokic. Here's Murray. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Elite vision from Jokic. Knows exactly where his teammates are at all times and recognizes the defense, too.
And when it comes to Nikola Jokic, Clark, is it fair to say he's the best second-round pick ever?
Absolutely, you'd have to put him at the top of the list. I mean, we're talking about a multi-time MVP and perhaps the best passing big man of all time, too. I don't know of any other second-rounders that have those kind of bona fides.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Young with the steal. 1:44 left in the first half of the game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
On the wing, Gordon. Back to Jokic. Kicks to Gordon. Denver passing it around. Gordon with a screen on Young. Clock at 6. Here's Murray. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Here's Gordon. And it's Trae Young with the rebound. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. A 12-point game. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Aaron Gordon has a special combination of athleticism and size. I think his skill set is perfectly tailored for how the game is played today.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Denver.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Now, here is Young. He has 5. Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. The trade.
I'll tell you what, he has gone stone cold here to start this quarter.
Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Murray doing whatever it takes to find the shot. Dynamic play from Jamal.
Young passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Strother. Gordon kicks to Murray. Pass to Strother. Here's Murray. Gordon with a screen on Capella. The deep 3 from Murray. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Denver Nuggets with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Joined by Mike Malone. Coach, what did you like most about your team's play in the first half?
Well, energy. We were able to get stops, get out and run, and that's the pace that we have to play at. More of the same defense, take care of it, give them one shot, and then get out and run, get out and attack.
You kept them on their heels, Coach. We'll see if that continues. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
They're staring at a rough road ahead, the kind that can break you down. But this is what separates good from great, the way you take on obstacles in your path.
To be formidable, to ultimately win a chip, you have to be good away from home.
Okay, let's talk about the first half now. And we have to mention Jamal Murray, making a huge impact.
I just love how Murray plays the game. Challenges the defense from all 3 levels. When he's healthy, he's one of the top guards in the league.
I'm not really sure that anyone could be a top guard when they're unhealthy, but I get where you're going with that. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Taking a look at the Nuggets. Underneath in the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. Jamal Murray is out there with Russell Westbrook, and it's Porter at the three, the small forward. The Hawks trail by 14. Capella inside. He's against Gordon, and it's Capella missing. Westbrook with it. And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can key that leap?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
Now, here is Young, following the miss by Jokic. Feeds it to Capella. There's the triple. And then jammed down as he goes right over Jokic.
How about the force of that dunk by Capella? Wow.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Westbrook surveying the D, and then Gordon with the dunk.
And when Gordon is launched and in the air like that, he's a mesmerizing guy to keep an eye on and just get out of the way.
The Hawks trail by 14. Young outside. Lob pass to Capella. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
He's a high percentage scorer for a reason now. Capella, an alley-oop specialist.
Here's Murray driving in, and it's Murray with the jam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Atlanta calls timeout. And we get a moment to check out the team's scoring leaders. The Nuggets, number one.
I mean, it's an exciting brand of basketball that they're playing. They've got such deadly weapons. Teams have had a heck of a time trying to slow them down.
On defense, the Nuggets. Young passes to Capella. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Murray. 13 points in the game.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Johnson, that ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Johnson's got 7.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Now Westbrook. He's got 8. Outside Gordon. Murray right side. Denver passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Jokic inside. Capella covering. Jokic, no good. Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. From the arc, It's good from long range. 7 points in the game.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
On the wing, Gordon launches it, and Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Gordon. And the Nuggets lead by 10.
Always competing. Westbrook clapping back with a 3 of his own.
Young outside from deep. Denver grabs the miss. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
Tell you what, with Jokic, you've got to foul him harder than that. This big fella takes pride in finishing through the defense.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
When you think about the All-Star game last year, Greg, some concern about the lack of competition. It worries me. Does it worry you?
Kevin, it's not ideal. I think it's worth asking what could give the players more incentive to win, whether that's money or something else we can think of.
Murray finds Watson, trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Hunter, and it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic just got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Back to Westbrook. Good defensive work there by Young.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
It's stolen by Watson. Murray outside. Watson kicks to Gordon. Passes to Jokic. Knocks it loose.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Young dishes to Hunter. Capella sends a screen for Bogdanovic. Shot is good, and the Nugget lead has got to just 7 on the basket from Capella.
They have not attempted as many threes here in the second half, which I'm scratching my head about. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
Jokic with the screen on Bogdanovic. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Jokic has a nice shot fake and did a good job that time getting the defenders up in the air and drawing the foul.
Denver shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
17 seconds left to play in the 3rd. He takes it in, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
At the line for
the Hawks shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Gordon a screen. Lob pass to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
I think getting Gordon to operate in pick and roll sets is wise. I mean, he's got a big body, which can cause problems for the defense. And his rolls, because of his athleticism and good footwork, are terrific.
And as we end the 3rd quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Nuggets lead by 8. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. DeAndre Hunter out there with Okongwu. Then it's Daniels. Then there's Bogdanovich. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And Watson has it in the corner. He dishes it to Jordan. And the pass to Watson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Watson's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Nuggets. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Trailing by 10. Back to Okongwu. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Here's Watson, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Watson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Here we go, fans. Coming to the court right now are your ATL dancers.
Jamal Murray, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. Now, he was vocal in the huddle. He told his guys, don't quit on each other. We're still in this game, guys, but I need each one of you to up your energy level. Let's make a run now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And Okongwu slams it in.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Now here's Murray. He's covered by Daniels. Murray outside. Here's Jordan. And another shot. Rebound by the Hawks. And they've got time, Greg, to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, still lots of time, but they have to play smart if they want to erase this deficit.
Okongwu a screen. Inside. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
How about their second half offensive adjustments? Very impressive. Showing some moxie inside. I like it.
Johnson, he's checked in for Atlanta. Young comes in for Dyson Daniels. The Nuggets also changing it up. Jokic comes in for DeAndre Jordan. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Murray. Now here's Westbrook. He's covered closely. Jokic passes to Watson. Outside Westbrook. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist from Westbrook.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The Hawks trail by 8. Down low. And Okongwu slams it in.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Pass to Watson. For 3, Westbrook drills the three-pointer. And the Nuggets lead by 9.
Big game thus far from Westbrook offensively. Not a surprise coming from him, but he is clearly amped up in this one.
Young, a special move before the shot. Here's Westbrook. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Pass to Jokic. Now here's Westbrook. He locks up the alley-oop pass.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
The Hawks trail by 9. Atlanta calls timeout. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on you.
Making a switch here. Capella's checked in. The Nuggets making a switch here. Bogdanovich finds Young. Fires from 14. That's good on the jump shot.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
Westbrook with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Gordon against Young. Back to Westbrook. Lets the three fly. Dishes to Gordon. The rebound by Young. Young's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Johnson the screen, and Young kicks to Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
You know, an awesome decision maker in that pick and roll. Young taking whatever he sees in these sets.
And it's Murray penetrating. Shot by Gordon, wide open. This one for 3. Sinks the triple. And the Nuggets lead by 8.
Yeah, he recognized the overcommitment by the defense there and then made a smart pass to get that ball back outside.
Here's Young. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. At one point, they led by 16 and finished off by 4.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Young against Westbrook. Takes a 3. Kicks it out to Johnson. The 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And here are the Nuggets now. They lead by 7. Westbrook finds Porter and finished off by Porter.
Yep, Westbrook seems to have a sixth sense for those kinds of openings. Knows exactly where the gap is and finds his teammate perfect.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Young, no good. The Nuggets on offense. In the corner, Murray with it. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Young for 3. The offensive rebound. No good on that one. So the Nuggets win it, and in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Nicola. What are you able to do that allows you to impact the game so dramatically?
I don't know what is happening, but I'm playing good. The team is playing good. Like we're kind of clicking and we're playing better and better. Hopefully we're going to continue to play like that.
It is really flowing right now, man. Congrats on another win. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Russell Westbrook.